What going on, good people? It's your guy, Big Dog Barking. Sitting up here chilling, man. Gonna get my little 2 cents in on this Anton Daniel versus Corey Holcomb debacle or fight or whatever y'all want to call it at this point right now. So, like I said, I'm gonna put my little 2 cents in on it. I might be up here for a long time. I might be up here for a short time. I don't know. Just depending on how I think and look and talk about what's going on. So anyway, babe, what you doing? I'm doing a live. Who you talking to? Oh, what's up? You ate. Cause you already know how you is. I love you. You ate though. You know how you do. It's like, cause you'll want some Taco Bell, and then you want to modify the hell out of it. You want a taco with no meat on it, or you want I'll put all refried beans on it. Yeah, I'm just saying you have the right to order what you want to order. But me and Lil Dog was not finna sit there and like, man, if we don't get this order right, she gonna be mad and she ain't gonna want to eat it. And then that's gonna be a waste of money. Then she gonna be fussing and all that right there talking about, y'all didn't get my order right. And you the one that got a complicated order. It do be complicated. What you doing? See, you want to show out now. You want to show out because you know I'm doing a live. Hey. You doing a lot of cursing now. Hey. Hey, I'm I'm trying to get it right. You know how some of these guys be up here because you up there cursing. You're not feminine right now because you're cursing. You're not feminine right now. You're cursing too much. I feel you, but you over there cursing too much. I'm gonna need you to act more ladylike because you said too many curse words over there. Say things like freak and uh what's the one? HE double hockey stick. I'm gonna need you to get But no, I'm sitting up here talking about the Corey Holcomb Anton Daniels. I mean, why everybody will talk about it. Why I can't talk about it? I mean, I feel doing what I do. But just before you walk out, what you make bowl of cereal? Just before you leave. If I was what I'm at, 46? Okay. Anyway, you and I both know. You saw the fight, right? Now, do you think in my younger years, when I was really with the shit, if somebody would have came into my house talking stupid to me at 26, what would happen? They don't even know how I did my cousin when she came over in the house at 3 o'clock in the morning talking stupid. You and my brother had to come out. Hold up. You time, you gonna go home. Cause it ain't too much left he got to say. I ain't finna say too much. There ain't too many more words I get. I don't care about. I'm trying to tell you, you know, all that kung fu karate, you know, you better have to use it. Cause I'm finna slap shit at your ass if you don't shut the fuck up. Alright, I'll be in there in a minute. Alright. Oh, so, ladies and gentlemen, that's first and foremost. I'm 46. I think Corey Holcomb mid bit of 50, Daniel 60, Anton in the early 40s. Bruh, I'm 46. I ain't fighting. You come in my house talk stupid all you want to. I'm just gonna go and do you. I'm gonna take you out the map and I'm gonna call the folks and say, look, go on pick me up. End of discussion. I ain't fighting no more. But at 26, 30, you come in my house talk stupid, I'm gonna beat your ass. We gonna get that understood first. 46, I ain't fighting. 30, I beat the shit out your ass. And my wife just told y'all, you can't come in my house talking stupid. But anyway, so let me go and break it down. So I was actually watching Corey Holcomb, that show. I was watching that live the night it happened. I was in my bed. And my wife had Golden Girls on. We watch Golden Girls every night. We just put that joint on CMT or Hallmark Channel and let it run till we pass out. And couldn't realize the Golden Girl, man, Blanche Devereaux, the Golden Girl ruined women more than y'all think they did. Go back and watch them old Golden Girl episodes. They with the shit. So I got it on Golden Girls. I just came out the bathroom. And I turned on YouTube before I got in the bed because I had a TV playing and I had YouTube playing on my phone till I passed out. So I got in the bed, Golden Girls on TV, YouTube playing. And I'm scrolling, looking, going channel to channel. I see Corey Holcomb and Anton. I said, all right, let me see this. Let me see what this is. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and check it out. And man, I was dying laughing. What's going on? How y'all doing? I was dying laughing. So this is what I'm seeing. Of course, Corey came late, my bad. So Corey came to the show late. Now, off the muscle, that's a power move. If y'all don't know, that's a power move. Anton sitting there, he chopping it up with Darlene or whatever the case may be. Corey Holcomb is gonna be fashionably late. That's a power move. You in my spot, I'm gonna show up when I want to show up because you in my show. All right, cool, bet, whatever. Y'all done it before in some shape, form, or fashion. We all done it. I'm just gonna have you waiting on me. All right, power move. All right, so when he get there, they get to chopping it up. And Corey Holcomb is not a debater. Corey Holcomb is not a debater by a long shot. Corey Holcomb is an entertainer. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He's not a debater. He's not a debater. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He's an entertainer. And I rock with him. Been rocking with Corey Holcomb for a long time. Especially when he was playing in Black Jesus. I love his role in Black Jesus. So I rock with Corey Holcomb. I fucks with dude. All right, so but you in the realm of politics from a nigga point of view. You trying to talk to Anton, and that's what Anton do. Anton talk about politics. He's a straight up and down Republican, conservative, whatever you want to call it. He on that red, he throwing up Suwu all motherfucker day. So you want to have a back and forth debate when you're not a debater with somebody that talk about politics. You already setting yourself up for failure. But you want to come at it from the nigga point of view to a black. My bad. He said he wasn't black. He Christian first. Okay, I'm using Anton words. He's Christian first. He's not black. He's Christian first. Okay. Well, holding us story. We're gonna keep going. So you trying to have a political debate, a religious debate. What else? Talking about slavery. You talking about all these little issues, right? With Anton. And I must admit, from my years of watching Anton Daniels, whether it was on Fight Club, the Millionaire Morning Show, Anton, he he is a master at positioning. He is a master at framing. He is a master of authority. That's some things I talk about now when I talk about attraction economics. He is a master at all that right there. So you just going in a back and forth with somebody that actually talk about this on the daily. You're setting yourself up to lose. And you want to say he dodging this question, he dodging this question, he dodging this question. One of the things that you learn when you doing this is like I answer the questions I want to answer. If y'all ain't paid attention, and this is something I learned by being on panels and talking to people and did that and the third is that this right here. You throw out a question at me, and if I answer the question how I want to answer the question, it's not the answer you want to hear. So you have to whittle it down to you just got to give me a yes or no answer. And the only reason I got to give you a yes or no answer is because I have to say yes or no and then give you context after I say yes or no. But you need the yes or no first to say, well, yeah, you agree with what I'm saying, or no, you don't agree with what I'm saying. And now I get to jump on you. I get to interrogate you. I get to dig a little deeper trying to see why you said no. I said no. So now I'm saying no, and now I give you context. And I ain't, like I said, I ain't the smartest individual walking. I be telling y'all that. I'm not the smartest motherfucker walking. I'm not the smartest nigga walking. I know this. But I'm smart enough to know when you're trying to corner me. And like I said, I'm got my feet kicked up. I'm chilling. But one thing about this debate or argument or whatever y'all want to call with them two last couple days ago is this right here. There's two sides of the same coin. It's two sides of the same coin. So you want me to answer a question according to how you want me to answer the question. And if I choose not to answer the question, I'm deflecting, I'm dodging, I'm all this and all this. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm playing the game you're playing too. I'm just playing it from defense. See, I done heard these analogies for the past couple of days that like everybody strategic, everybody chess players, everybody masters. Bruh, it ain't that hard. Either you aggressive or you defensive. If I feel like you attacking me and I don't feel like fighting back, I'm going to play defense. I'm going to go on bait you in by playing defense. I don't have to say nothing. I don't have to attack your argument. I don't have to give you what you're looking for. I'm going to let you fill in the air. I'm going to let you fill in the space. I'm going to say what I want to say, but I'm not going to give you the answer you want. That's debate. That's strategic. That's a power play. Anton was playing power moves that whole night. And he told him from the jump, I study you. So that's something else I do, is I study. When I sit here and say I'm a great communicator, it's not because I talk a lot, it's because I listen a lot. And I see I see your poker face, I see your little tail signs, I hear where you get confused and frustrated when somebody don't answer a question the right way, or when you trying to put your little bad cop, good cop roles on and all that right there. I see it and I peep game and I sit back and watch and I study from afar. So when I find decide to talk to you, I'm already knowing how you come. So now when you try to get me in a gotcha moment, or you trying to say I ain't this or this or whatever the case may be, I'm like, all right, well, boom. This is you. This is you. I done studied you enough to know how you're going to come, how you're going to attack. I'm just playing the game according to how you play the game, and you don't like it. Again, Anton is a master at doing that type of shit, and it ain't that hard, because everybody do it every day. It's just some better than others. So as the debate going, this me watching and listening, the debate going, and like I said, Corey is trying to put Anton in these corners to where you gotta answer these questions a certain way. And Anton like, no, I don't. Watch this. Boom, I get out of it. Boom, I get out of it. You can't hold me to that. Boom, I get out of it. You got a lot of people saying he dodging, he dodging, he dodging. Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest fighters ever. And Floyd Mayweather is known for what? Floyd Mayweather Jr. is known for his defense, not his offense. Shoulder roll, bop. Shoulder roll, bop. Shoulder roll, bop. The man retired undefeated as a boxer. Pretty Boy Floyd retired undefeated as a boxer. Doing the shoulder roll. No aggressive right hooks, no combos, none of that. He wasn't a power punch. He didn't have that many knockouts. Shoulder roll, defense, all day, every day, undefeated. Anton shoulder rolled the shit out of Corey Holcomb. And then when he got an opening, pop, pop. Pop, pop. Shoulder roll, pop, pop. So after so long of shoulder rolling and jab, 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 Corey getting frustrated. Because he ain't answering the questions like he want Anton to answer the questions. Corey threw the first supposed shot. Called him a brown nose, an ass kisser, whatever the case may be. Now, where I'm from, calling somebody an ass kisser ain't that big of a deal. But I can't tell you how to respond to being called an ass kisser either. I can't tell you you're wrong for whatever come out of your mouth if I call you an ass kisser. I'm a very disrespectful individual in my youth. I would say whatever the fuck come out of my mouth and don't care what you're going to do, because in my head, I'm going to hit you in your mouth before you even come across the cat. I'm just saying. If I say something stupid to you and you feeling froggy, guess what's finna happen? I'm going to go and hit you in the mouth. I said it and you ain't finna hit me. Because if you hit me, I'm going to go and drop you in the discussion. And that comes from years of me getting checked and folks talking crazy to me. And I'm like, you only got so many more words before I hit you in your mouth. You ain't finna keep talking crazy to me and me not hit you. No. My wife just told y'all before she left up out of here. My cousin, a female, and I don't condone hitting women, but she was finna get it. My brother and my wife came out the rooms because they heard me and her arguing. And both of them was like, hey, you gonna have to shut up because he ain't got too many more words for you. And I know he your cousin. I know he love you and all that right there, but you're playing with a bull. And there's only so much he gonna say before he gonna go and give it to you. Hate to say it. I don't condone it, but like I tell people, I'm a little off sometimes. I'm a little off. I'm a little crazy. So, after so much dipping and dodging by Anton and come back with combos, Corey Holcomb said, you ass kisser. You kids white boys' asses. Like I said, it's not a direct shot. It's not a shotgun blast to the chest or nothing like that. It's a little pew, little maybe a little 22, something like that. Nothing major. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just, it ain't just knock you off your feet or something. It might stung a little bit, depending on how your emotions set up. It might stung a little bit, but it ain't nothing to knock you off your feet. So Anton said, well, hold up. If I kiss ass, you suck dick. If I kiss white boys' asses, you suck black people dick. Now, I'm from the great city of Memphis. Not Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis. What we came up is this right here. Depends on the situation. And I know a lot of y'all don't like to hear the word depends. Depends. Because me and my partners, we could sit there and say, suck my dick all motherfucking day. And not a blow to be thrown. No fighting, no nothing. They're just us conversating. They're just us having a sit down and the nigga say something stupid. We like, man, suck my dick. Now, that's the 90s. We was like, hey, bro, we teenagers, we ripping around the street, we get to arguing and shit. We like, man, suck my dick. We just go back and forth. That's how we were. We didn't give a fuck. Like, nigga, I ain't doing that, you ain't doing that. It's disrespectful as hell, but it's like, bruh, what you gonna do? I said it, you said it back. Now what? We gonna keep talking crazy to each other. We gonna throw them things, or we gonna shut the fuck up. More times than not, we just shut the fuck up. Cause we boys. We already know, like, look, if we get to fight, we just gonna get back cool a couple days later. And what we fighting over, we don't even know what we fighting over no more. So different story for different folks. Now, if I don't know you and you say suck my dick and we arguing and I don't know you, in my youth, yeah, you gonna go and get bopped. If I don't know you, if I just met you, you just, whatever, a work environment, a hood environment, whatever the case may be, if I don't know you and you telling me to suck your dick, I'm looking like you out your motherfucking man. I'm finna go and give you one. You crazy. You crazy. Now, this is what y'all also have to know about Anton Daniels. This is what I peeped about. Anton Daniels goes off the same belief system that I have. Do what you gotta do for the win. A lot of y'all don't like that, but all fair in love and war. You gotta do what you gotta do to win. And sometimes doing what you gotta do to win may not be ethical. It might not be the most righteous thing to do. It might not be the good thing to do, but I need to win. If you go low, I'm gonna go to hell. I believe in that. It's one of my beliefs. It's like, if you willing to go low, I'm willing to drag you to hell, and don't give a damn about that. And Anton Daniels, in many different occasions over the years I've been watching, Anton Daniels will take you niggas to hell and don't give a fuck about it. Now, is it internet or is it real life? I don't know. I seen a lot on internet. I don't know what that man doing in Detroit, Michigan. Don't know. I can only go out what he tell him, what he tell y'all, just like what I tell y'all. I can't tell you what that nigga did in his childhood in Detroit, Michigan. He got 3 brothers. I'm sure between all that testosterone in their household, they got the jacket. Me and my little brother got the jacket several times in the house. So I already know he got 3 brothers. I grew up with one of my brothers. And we were jacking. Once he got up in age, when he started feeling himself, thinking he could take big brother down, guess what? He got them hands. So I'm pretty sure he got 3 brothers. They caught hands. Not too long ago, him and his nephew got the jacking for what, Christmas, Thanksgiving? He got the jacking with his nephew. So I kind of can believe that Anton can get into a fight. Now, is he a good fighter? Don't know. Don't know, can't tell you. I don't know how good he is with them hands. Don't know, can't tell you. But I'm sure he done got into several fights with his brothers and family members. I'm pretty sure of that. If it ain't physical, I know it's verbal. I'm pretty sure of that. What he do on the internet, I don't know. I see it, I laugh, I chill, like, you ain't gonna say that, nigga. I feel like y'all nigga be feeling some shit Anton say. You ain't gonna say it in the nigga face. You ain't about that life. Ooh, I said this several times about Anton, just like y'all had. Yeah. But most of my criticism come when he talk about women. It's like, all right, bro, you say you got plenty of hoes. All right, bro. Which one is it? You been happily married for so long, or you got plenty of hoes? Like, I don't know. Like, you ain't doing nothing or you doing something. I don't know. I don't know. But when it come down to fighting, he said, I know 3 brothers. He got the jacket with his nephew. I believe he got a couple of fist fights. How many did he win? I don't know. But the internet shit, I just seen him talk crazy to plenty motherfuckers. Talk downright stupid to men and women. It's equal opportunity with that man right there. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. He just clinked up his act and million subscribers. It is what it is. Corey is from the mean streets of Chicago, Illinois. Now, my older cousin, well, my second cousin, that was my mother's first cousin. So her mother stayed in Chicago. And her mother, my cousin, she really, yeah. She with the same shit her mama was in Chicago. minus the whole shit. She wasn't on no whole shit. But she was a tough motherfucker. So when Corey say he from Chicago, okay, I know what that look like just from my cousin. She came from Chicago to Memphis after her mama died. Both my cousins. One in California, one in Memphis right now. And that was years ago. They were teenagers when they came down here. But they were tough asses. So I pretty much know what's going on in Chicago. Chicago ain't no joke. O-Block, whatever the case may be, it is what it is. So I ain't gonna sit there and take nothing away from Corey Holcomb about his city. I don't know how many fights you been in, bro. I don't know how many fights you won. I don't know how many fights you lost. It is what it is. When Anton told you that you suck black motherfuckers' dick, and you felt the way you felt. Now, this is just me talking as a young nigga. Not 46-year-old big dog, 26-year-old big dog. And again, like I just said, you can't come into my house and tell me I suck dick and expect for me not to spring on you. So this is where things start getting a little tricky. Because when he said it, Corey felt some type of way. Now, if you really about that action, if you really got that offended by that phrase, suck my dick, SMD, if you really that offended on just some straight up nigga shit, you don't need that nigga to say it no more. You don't need Anton to say that shit no more. I promise you don't. If you really that mad about that phrase, and you bold enough, big bad bully enough to come over there where he at, why you didn't spring on him? Why you didn't go and hit him in the jaw? Why you didn't do it? Either A, you ain't that big bad bully you pretend to be. I don't know. Just saying, breaking this shit down. Just like everybody else that watching and got their takes on it and shit like that. So either A, you walked over there trying to punk Anton with your stature and shit like that, hoping he gon' flinch. Or two, you don't want to lose no money. Either A, you just pump faking because you bigger than Anton and you think you're going to back down because you bigger than him. Or B, you don't want to lose no money. So you go with A. You pump faking. You're pump faking. Because one thing I'm trying to teach y'all about attraction economics is this right here. The nigga that need the least got the power. If it wasn't about the money, if he don't need the money, he would have sprung on Anton. So that's what y'all value the bag. And I ain't saying you wrong for valuing the bag, but if that really offended you, you would say, fuck that bag and go and spring on a nigga. You would have said, fuck that bag and bopped his ass if you really liked it. Trust me, I know. If my wife was in here right now, she would tell you she seen me cuss motherfuckers out. That was my superiors that had say-so over me. And she seen me go to work and say, fuck this job. You got me fucked up. On whatever level. Man, woman. She done seen it with her eyes. My kids seen it with their eyes that they dad would go plumb off on any motherfucker for disrespect. Plumb off. Fuck a job. Fuck this. Fuck that. You disrespect me, I'm on your ass. End of discussion. So either A, you pump faking, thinking Anton finna back down, or B, you need that bag. I'ma say B. I'ma give Corey Holcomb the benefit of the doubt. I'ma say B. You want the bag. You need the bag. You don't want the bag, you need the bag. Because A nigga like me, I want the bag. But I don't give a fuck about the bag. I don't give a fuck. It's a difference. You need the bag versus you want the bag. If I get it, I'm getting it, but I don't give a fuck about losing it either over disrespect. I don't give a fuck about losing it over disrespect. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna say why Corey then gone sprang on Anton, because you need the bag. You got a lot of people you gotta pay around there and all that type of shit right there. And you've been doing that shit for a long motherfucking time. I applaud you. Salute for taking care of your business and feeding your people and all that type of shit. But me, not now. At 26, at 30. At 46, I wouldn't even through the shot. I wouldn't even told Anton he was kissing ass. So that would happen when you get older and you get out the streets and you learn and you just sit back and you observe and you still got that mentality, but you're like, I don't have to do street shit no more. I can sit back. I know I use my words. I can calm down. You know what I'm saying? I got other shit I got to look forward to and live for. Like, we ain't, like, if I have a disagreement with somebody, like, all right, bro, you got it. Especially with somebody I don't know. I'm not a debater. So if you sitting up there and I'm throwing shit at you and you got counters and shit like that and you putting me on some shit that I ain't know, I'm gonna sit back and listen. All right, bro, I'm listening. One of my favorite sayings is, I'm gonna stop you when you're wrong. I'm gonna shut you up when you're wrong. If you ain't wrong in my eyes, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you have it. And to be perfectly honest, I ain't think Anton was wrong in none of the shit he said before they got into it. I was agreeing with some of the shit he was saying. I'm like, I'm listening because some of the shit he already said before. Some of the shit be going through my motherfucking head. I'm like, yeah, I agree with that too. So if I'm Corey, I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, all right, you got it. Go ahead. Tell me what you know. I'm listening. I'm not arguing with Anton. I'm throwing shit out there thinking I'm in a debate with you, and I'm knowing I'm not a debater, but you getting on my ass with these talking points. I'm just going to sit back and say, you got it. You got it. I have no ego to prove. I have nothing to prove by trying to go back and forth with a motherfucker that know more than me. You got it. I'm learning. I'm listening. I'm understanding. But because you wasn't saying the shit you want him to say and you getting frustrated, you said he's an ass kisser. And Anton, being Anton, well, you suck dick. Now what? You get your ass up, you get all in the nigga space and shit like that and talking, say it again, like I said, nigga. Why you had to say it again if you already disrespected? Why do we have to say that shit again if you already mad? Why you just don't spring on? Why don't you just go and catch the fade right there? Because if it's about the cameras, hey, y'all ever seen semi-pro Will Ferrell and them, the little basketball move? If y'all seen, y'all know what I'm talking about. They were playing the game. They was on the court beefing and shit like that. And as soon as they went to commercial, them motherfuckers got the jacket on the floor. Them motherfuckers got jacket on the floor during the commercial break. And as soon as the break was over with, they went back to playing the game. If it was really that serious, you should have told your folks, hey, cut the sound, cut the camera. We're going to go and get it in right here, right now. Fuck this shit. They cut the camera several times. If it really like that, you should have sprung on them when you had the chance to, or should have told your folks, cut the camera. Cut the camera. Because I don't need YouTube seeing this shit. Cut the camera. And I don't even want YouTube hearing this shit. Cut the sound. Cut the mics. Cut the camera. I'm finna go and whoop his ass. In the studio. We finna move some furniture. Fuck that shit. That's me. That's how I'm thinking about this shit. Then you got security. He got security. I got my niggas. I'm telling you right now. If my niggas in the studio with me, not the niggas I can sit down and pad blunts to back. Oh no, my crash out niggas. The ones that'll crash out. Just off GP. That's my security team. You got one security guard. Whether you're a police officer or whatever the case may be. And you got Mika. Now, I ain't been disrespect Mika. I don't know enough about Mika to disrespect her or whatever. I know she take care of business. She work for Anton. whatever. You got one security guard. I got a clique full of niggas. Even on that situation, even if I just want to sit there and keep everything kosher, I got about 3-4 niggas that got choppers. You want to take it there? You want to take it there? You got one nigga in this motherfucker probably got a pistol on here. I got 3 over there with choppers. What you want to do? What you want to do? You can sit right here and apologize, and now take your apology, or they gonna get to shooting, and your nigga ain't got a chance to shoot back. And me being me, and just because I was raised around a couple of old pimps and shit like that, either I got that pistol in my pocket or a knife. I'ma sit there right beside you and pull one of them motherfuckers out and say, look, how you want this shit to go? We ain't got to fight. I can just go and stick your ass. Or go and put one in your kneecap. How you want this shit to go? You gonna apologize. We can keep this conversation rolling because it's gonna get both of us some bread, both of us some likes and views and shit like that. But if you want to get into some gangster shit, guess what? We got several options to get into gangster shit. We can go and duke it out. We can shoot it out. Or I can go and stick your ass, poke you. How you want to do this? How you want to do it, Anton? How you want to do it? But because a nigga need the bag, you ain't going to do none of this shit. You going to talk tough. You going to talk a lot of yik-yak, but you need that money. You want that bread. You need that bread, my bad. You need that bread. Because if it's just something I'm doing, and I like the check, but I don't give a fuck about it enough, it would have been some furniture moving. Would have been some furniture moving. All that said again shit don't mean shit to a nigga that's already mad. Go on, spring on him. Go on, hit him in the mouth. Give him a mouth shot. He'll be all right. He a man. He'll be all right. Go on, make him mouth bleed. If he'd have been in the fights he say he been in, his mouth done bled before. Go on, give him one. Off of disrespect. But you didn't. And when you didn't do that, when you kept asking him to say it again, guess what? He doubled down. He tripled down. He quadrupled down. Nigga, you suck dick. And you still didn't bust a motherfucking grape. After you asked the nigga to say it again, you still didn't bust a motherfucking grape. And once you didn't bust it for the 4th, 5th time of that man saying you suck dick, guess what that does for a nigga like Anton Daniels? I'm gonna play with your motherfucking ass for the rest of this time. And it ain't nothing you gonna do about it. Because I done already punked you. Y'all gonna say Anton ain't like that, whatever the case may be. And I might agree with you. But when it come down to playing with this YouTube shit, when it come down to playing to what look good, the optics and all that type of shit right there, Anton positioned himself to be the power, to have the power over Corey on his own turf. On his own turf. He told Corey, I run you. It ain't nothing you can do about this shit. He might get his ass whooped 10 times out of 10. But he showed he has authority and position over Corey. And it wasn't nothing Corey could do about it. And Corey, you set this shit up by saying he was an ass kisser. Something plain and simple. Niggas say they kiss females' asses all day. Woo, it's not that serious, but Anton told you in the beginning, I study you. You ain't never been to jail. You know street niggas, but you not a street nigga. And you can say that on both sides. Like, Anton ain't trying to go to jail. Anton said he ain't no street nigga. Corey, you not a street nigga. You ain't never been to jail. So again, y'all on the same playing field. Y'all the same type of motherfucker, but y'all playing from 2 different sides of the same coin, though. You try to get into a round with a nigga that's smart, the whole educated line versus the Pookie situation. You as a a pookie try to get into a lane with an educated lineman, you were getting your ass mentally and verbally beat. And once you ain't have no more comeback, now you want to get physical. You want to throw your little shot and get mad when he threw a shot back, and now you want to get physical, but you ain't going to do nothing because you need the money. And Anton know you need the money. But Anton ain't going to do nothing either because he ain't a fighter. He pump faked you enough. He's like, come on outside. You ain't go outside. He talk shit to you just like you talking shit to him, man. 2 dogs barking. Wasn't no punches thrown. It is what it is. Y'all shook hands. Y'all dapped it up. And then after you dapped it up, Corey, you go further into explaining why you felt the way you felt. And that's how I know you kept losing, because you tried to explain yourself on why you did what you did, like you did what you did because you a nigga. That was it. You ain't have to explain yourself. You felt some type of way because the nigga said you sucked dick, and you ain't do nothing about it. Now you want to tell the whole world why you ain't supposed to say that to a nigga. Why you explaining your motherfucking self, bruh? Why is you running your motherfucking mouth? Just shut the fuck up. Y'all shook hands, you shook hands. Ain't no sense to keep elaborating and explaining on why a nigga should never tell another nigga to suck a dick. You losing. You might want to fight. Why you ain't fight? Why you gotta sit there and tell a motherfucker why you ain't supposed to do it? Just either shut the fuck up or go and spring on. You gotta explain yourself on why you ain't supposed to do it. And Anton's like, you right. Okay. I switched. I got to switch too. Anton was sitting there like, all right, cool. And again, we playing optics. He looked like he in the power position because you the one doing all the talking still. You got to fill in the space while Anton sitting back there chilling. You got to fill in the space. And the motherfucker that got to do all the talking, they losing all the power. And you at home. You at your house, explaining to the visitor why you ain't bust a grape. Say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel, but in my point of view, Corey, you lost. You threw a shot, and didn't do nothing about it when the nigga threw a shot back, and then had to explain why you didn't throw the shot back, why you didn't hit him. You threw a shot come back, you get mad, go confront the nigga, and don't touch him. But you hot. You 30 hot. And you begging him to say it again, and he said it 4-5 more times. And you still didn't do nothing. Shook the nigga hand and explained why you shouldn't do it. And to continue to have the conversation. Now, after so much of the conversation, this is where Anton got triggered at. He called him a bitch. Same way niggas feel about telling another nigga suck my dick, you told a nigga he was a bitch. Bitch ass nigga, bitch ass little boy, whatever you say, is bitch in that motherfucker, niggas get triggered. And you called Anton a bitch. You called Anton a bitch, and that's when Anton said, you know what, I'm done, I'm finna go. While the nigga getting up, taking the headphones and the mic and everything off and shit like that, now you gonna say, yeah, you a bitch ass nigga, you a bitch ass nigga, bitch boy, bitch. You slick call yourself gonna call out Mika, cause I don't know, you trying to dry snitch on them or whatever the case may be, you call her out her name. All that type of shit right there. Now you want to act like you did some shit after the fact. Because you made them get up because you called them a bitch. Anton like, fuck it, I'm finna go. I'm finna dip. Now you got a whole lot of shit to say once Anton gone. So again, for everybody that's, fight experts and watching shit ringside like Max Kellerman or somebody like that that's into boxing or UFC or whatever the case may be, whatever, Y'all gonna sit there and say who won the fight from your point of view. Me, I'm looking at two niggas that's on the same side, on different sides of the same coin. Which goes into this educated lane versus the Pookie conversation. One thing about educated lane, they wanna be Pookie. Just like Pookie wanna be an educated lane. When I think about one of the books I read or listen to is The Honesty About Dishonesty. It's that book, and it's a book about criminals. And in both books, they telling me straight up, most motherfuckers are opportunists. Majority of us are opportunists. Man, woman, black, white, it don't even matter. Majority of us are opportunists. Educated lames are opportunists. They'll do some little dirt ass shit to keep their name going. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole good and righteous shit. You do good deeds, but are you doing good deeds because that's the right thing to do? Are you doing good deeds because you want something in return? So when it comes down to the whole, what's up?
What's up, dog?
What's up?
What you doing?
I'm doing a lot.
Oh, my bad, dog.
What's up?
Man. No,
Who is it? TJ Clay?
Zion. And your boy, the Moster.
Who is it?
Little Mo.
Oh, what's up, Lil Mo? I fuck with Lil Mo.
Alright, man. Listen.
What?
This was the topic we were talking about. Two questions, right?
Two questions.
We driving a 6-hour road trip.
Where y'all going?
Nobody. Nigga, it's a question. It's a hypothetical.
Alright.
Alright, 6-hour road trip.
6-hour road trip.
Who getting the ox for the longest amount of time?
The driver.
Okay. Alright, now. One artist, the whole 6 hours, who you listening to?
Who I'm listening to?
Who you listening to?
Either Jay-Z or Lil Wayne.
Okay, let me change the question. Now, would you rather listen to Drake for the whole 6 hours or YoungBoy for the whole?
Drake.
Okay.
Damn, man.
He mad because his answer was YoungBoy.
I mean, y'all boy cool and all, but I don't want to hear that shoot 'em up, bang, bang, all 6 hours.
Why he said shoot up, bang, bang?
Like, it's cool. I listen to some of them joints, but like, for the whole 6 hours,
Why said shoot bang, bang?
I'd rather listen to Crying Drake for 6 hours. At least hey, girl, all that bullshit.
You get back to line and stuff.
What I'm lying about?
You tell me.
I'm telling you.
Tell me.
You tell me.
What you talking about?
Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels, that fight. You seen that fight? Exactly.
Who you say?
Corey Holcomb
Hulk Hogan.
and Anton Daniels.
Antoine Jameson.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan and Antoine Jameson. That nigga right there, stupid in the motherfucker, boy. But that's my son. But like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my junior. The educated lame is opportunist. You think that motherfucker went through 12 years of high school and never cheated on a test? You never think that motherfucker sat up there and wanted to be the class monitor or the hall monitor or whatever the case. They have alternative reasons for trying to be good, or they have reasons why they grade point average so motherfucker high. That because you cheated. You cheated. Just be honest, you cheated. You ain't gonna tell me you cheated, but I know you cheated. Because it's a lot of pressure trying to be that smart for that long. It's easy from kindergarten, elementary school. But once you start getting around middle school, around 6th, 7th grade, or whatever the case may be, that's when your motherfucking brain start working in overload because shit start getting a little bit hard, the math start getting a little bit hard. You gotta remember countries and states and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that I go look right now in the motherfucker don't even know 7 continents in their 20s. So yeah, you cheated. Somewhere along the line in your 12 years of high school, you cheated. In college, if you went to academia, you cheated. Somewhere, somehow, some way, you cheated. You cheated. And you see the embarrassment that comes on their face when they get caught for cheating. Oh, I was under so much pressure. I didn't know what else to do. Take your L, damn it. Take your L. You got a lot of educated lanes on this motherfucking app right now. I do so much good. I'm a good dude. I'm a work 9 to 5. I do 50 hours a week. I go to church every Sunday and no. I deserve the best in the motherfucking world. And why do she get the fuck the Pookie? And you turn around and want to do the same shit the Pookie do, that you assume Pookie doing. But you the good guy. I'ma do all the right things by you until you don't get no ass. Until shit don't go your motherfucking way. By doing all the good shit, being a good guy, and then you don't get what you want. Now, fuck that shit. No. I ain't gonna. Then be comparing yourself to the nothing ass nigga and like, he get this, he get the fuck 3, 4 baby mamas and did this, he ain't gotta do shit. Why is it so easy for him? And I do everything right, and this motherfucker get all the spoils of my Quit crying, bruh. It ain't work. It don't work like that. You want to do what I do. You want to do what Pookie do. You want to do it. You just mask it under your own little bullshit. I'll treat her so much better, and then when you get with her, you want to put up on all type of bullshit to make her act a certain motherfucker way. And when she run to the arms of Pookie, I don't know what she was a hoe anyway. She had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like nigga, you pushed her and you pushed the other foot out, trying to be good, trying to be a good guy. You run off a good chick into the arms of a nothing ass nigga, and then want to blame the nothing ass nigga for being a nothing ass nigga. But you want to do everything that nothing ass nigga. Not everything. You don't want to be no dumb ass. Nah, you just want to have your way with the women like some pookies do. Gotcha. So in this case, Anton and Corey, Anton just pulled Corey car about acting street. Even though a lot of us feel like he ain't gonna bust a grape, he pulled Corey card and said, nigga, I'm just as tough as you. You from Chicago, I'm from Detroit. You get the jacket, I get the jacket. Now what? Now what? But it's an educated lane playing in a Pookie face. A lot of educated lanes want to play like Pookie or play with Pookie, but they be scared of the consequences. They be scared of the, every action is an opposite and equal reaction. And you scared that if you play in some of these Pookie faces, you're going to go and catch one. Or go and catch that long one. You feel what I'm saying? But in a controlled environment like a studio where it's cameras and shit rolling, you feel a little bit more at ease to play in Pookie face because you already know it's a controlled environment. And chances are Pookie might not do nothing bad because he in the same arena as you, content creation. So you get a little bit more comfortable to try a nigga like that. Just to see is he really about their life in a controlled environment. Like I say a lot of times, like a lot of you motherfuckers like to go hunting at their reserve where the animals are already docile and no teeth in their mouth and not going to attack you. They not in their natural habitat. Yeah, you're not in my natural habitat. So yeah, you feel comfortable trying an animal in a habitat that's set up for you to try them. Because chances are you know that the animal ain't going to do nothing. You comfortable. That's an educated lane playing with a pookie or trying to play pookie. Is you need a controlled environment to unleash your wildest desires and dreams of being a hood nigga, a street nigga, a thug, a hooligan, a pookie. And trust me, this ain't nothing personal. Because I don't know the motherfuckers. I don't know. I'm entertained by them. I don't know. This is just me speaking. But that's an educated lane trying to play pookie. Or trying to play like they pookie. But it's a controlled environment. You're playing with an animal in a controlled environment that damn near ain't gonna do nothing to you. So yeah, you could be a tough ass in that type of environment. If the animal ain't gonna do nothing to you. And you know the animal not gonna do nothing to you. Now, on the other side, the animal know that the educated lane got some sense. And not all pookies, not all animals got sense God gave a goose. You would think that a lot of them got street sense, but nah, a lot of them ain't got no motherfucking street sense. And the educated lane just happen to have some type of sense. And you feel some type of way because you ain't got that intelligence that the educated lane got. So you got to prove yourself in the same controlled environment that you're just as smart and just as intelligent as the lame nigga over there. Until you get out your element. So just like I said about the hunter playing with the animal in a controlled environment because they know the animal ain't going to do nothing, you're the animal that's not going to do nothing. You're the animal that has no teeth. You do a lot of barking, but you're not going to bite. It's a controlled environment. It's controlled. What can you do when you need something? What you need the money, you need the attention. You need the money, you need the likes or the views. You need something. Why you ain't bite them? Because you need something. You need something. Why you trying them? Because you need something. You need something. Both of them need something. Why Anton tried them like you need something? Why Corey didn't respond? You need something. You need something. And when it all was said and done, and when the smoke cleared and Anton got up out of there, Anton still left in the power position because he punked you on your turf, which happened to be a controlled environment. It wasn't even you in your natural habitat. That was you in a controlled habitat. That was you in a controlled habitat. Not even your natural habitat. Not the streets. Not the back alleys in the street corners. Not the dives and nothing like that. The bars and nothing. No, that was a studio that you, out your own mouth, said you pay for. You already paid for it. Why you ain't tear it up? You already paid for it. If you're really that animal, why you ain't tear up the studio? You need something. So, ladies and gentlemen, say what y'all want to say about that fight. Say it was staged. I could believe that too. Say it was two weak niggas pump faking each other. I could believe that too. Say it was two niggas that really get down like that and they knew better because they both want the bag, need the attention, whatever the case may be. I could believe that too. I could believe all this shit. And I could believe none of it. But I know Anton came out winning. Even if y'all don't think he won a debate. And he won the power position. Like it or not. And both of them motherfuckers making content off of it. And guess what? Yeah, we've been talking about this shit since it happened. We ain't doing nothing but feeding the algorithm with both Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniel name. We sending them more subscribers and more views and more likes and all that type of shit for a little dust up, whether it was real or fake. We ain't got both of them motherfuckers some more clout. All because they were arguing. It was entertaining. I will say that it was entertaining. We got our kicks out of it. We got our commentary out of it, but them motherfuckers profited, both financially and attention wise. And all we did was talk about it. And some of us are still begging for super chats and cash apps and likes and shares. And them motherfuckers getting old of all that shit. And they talking about other shit. Yeah. Ain't it funny how the traction economics work? Ain't it funny how the traction economics work? Them motherfuckers gave us a supply of bullshit that we demanded for. Cause y'all don't like politics like that. Y'all don't like religion like that. Y'all had a whole conversation about Jamal Brown's wife wearing a dress. Because she's a pastor and the pastor's wife, she's supposed to dress better than that. Why? Why? It was a dress. Like it, love it, hate it. Y'all were talking about it. Y'all ain't do nothing to get Jamal Brown and his wife more attention. She was already getting that motherfucker with that dress. And y'all talked about that motherfucker from every different angle just to give her more attention. The incidents in Minnesota where Shawty got popped by the ICE agent. Different sides of that story. Oh, he was wrong for doing what he did, but yeah, she was trying to run him over with the car. She was. And I ain't just watched the video. I heard enough of you motherfuckers talk about that incident for me to say, well, shit, if she was around there for 6 hours impeding any type of shit going on with them ICE agents and just around there bullshit, and then you pull off and down to try to hit the motherfucker, and he do a James Bond move and get your ass through the windshield, and you're no longer with us. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Because regardless if it was a white woman or black man, whatever the case may be, play stupid game, win stupid prizes. Some people say, no, they could have did something else. They could have did this. They go, hey, when your life in danger, what you gonna do? When you feel like your life in danger, what you gonna do? You gonna run or you gonna fight? He could have probably jumped out the way. According to some people, he probably had a little bit of time to get out the way. Some people ask, he had other options besides doing that. Hey, it is what it is. He picked the option that he felt was best for the situation. Shit happens. Y'all gave the whole state of Minnesota more attention. Y'all just gave ICE more attention. Y'all just gave the LGBTQ community more attention. By just talking about Shawty that might have been hit because she deserved to get hit or got hit because dude was just fidgeting with his pistol. But y'all talked about it and gave Minnesota more attention. And then what kills me is that the motherfucker that got something negative to say about that type of shit, like, oh, they were wrong. Like, nigga, what you would have done in these situations? Would you change your dress because you looking good in the motherfucking mirror and you like what you got on, hair right, nails right, makeup right, dress fitting tight and all that type of shit, and you finna go walk a red carpet of this fundraiser and all that type of shit, and you knowing you feeling good about yourself, shouting, and you got a million motherfuckers telling you that you shouldn't wear that shit because of your title, what you gonna do? You gonna change clothes, you gonna rock the dress? And as her man, is you gonna sit there and make her change, or you gonna watch your wife fat ass walk down the red carpet and smack that motherfucker any chance you get when the cameras ain't on you? Pick a struggle. Is you gonna sit there and let a truck run you over, or you gonna do what Buddy did? Or the lady, is you bold enough to try to hit a motherfucker with your truck? Or you just gonna move out the way and let them do their motherfucking job? What the fuck you gonna do? What move you gonna make? What move you gonna make? See, it's easy to talk about shit when you ain't the motherfucker doing it or going through that motherfucking shit. But when you put in them damn situations, when you put in them damn scenarios, what's your move gonna be? Tell me what your move gonna be so I can talk about it. So I can give me a couple of coins off your problems, off your trauma, off your bullshit. Let me get a couple dollars. Let me get a couple more likes and views for your bullshit. Let me talk about it for 3-4 days. Yeah. So I can get my shit pumped up a little bit more. And then wait for the next big moment to happen. So I can get some more likes and views and all that type of shit. Yep. So anyway, I forget about here. I appreciate y'all coming through. Take it how y'all want to take it. It is what it is. I will talk to y'all good people at another time.